Greetings, members, one and all of the Salivation Nation. Here I am with another unboxing for the collection, the 2021 Proof and Reverse Proof Innovation Dollar Set. Let's unbox! Try to make this quick here. See if we can get into this. Both sides. Pull this down and out. There we go. That was the quickest unboxing I think I've ever done. Just pulling it right out of there. All right, here we go. All right, we've got... these are not limited in mintage, I don't think. The Innovation Dollar sets, the proof sets anyway, and these are very nice. I like the way they do these. And the sleeves tells you a little bit about each of the coins in the packaging here. That's nice. Kind of a fan of the Innovation Dollar series. And here we go. There's her certificate of authenticity, which you can see here. It tells you the composition and the designers of the coin and the specifications of each of the coins. Of course, being proof coins, they are indeed minted in San Francisco. All right, edge lettering and the like. And they are 6% zinc, 3.5% manganese, 2% nickel, and the balance is copper. Mostly copper then in these cases, but nonetheless, it's good to see that some people don't really talk about that the dollar coins, the golden color is mainly the copper, but the zinc and nickel, a little bit of nickel in there as well as manganese. Yes, indeed. All right, that is known as clad, by the way. All right, and here we go. There they are. Before we show this side, let's take a look at this side. This is the side that has a little privy of a little gear here that we see. But it has the Statue of Liberty. This was described as a bold representation of the Statue of Liberty. I guess the boldness comes in the negative space because there's a lot of negative space, too much in my mind, which in a way, knowing that the other side of these coins, the reverses, I guess, are going to have a lot of, take up most of the space for almost all of these designs, take up the space of the whole field. And so it does not really match well. But one thing I will say for the dollar coins in general is, for the most part, I have seen exceptions. Most of them are struck on center. And I have seen some that have had finning on them, but it's only in the proof variety, not in the uncirculated variety. Kind of interesting, indeed, to see that. But here we go. This is the very first coin the United States Mint has ever produced with the New Hampshire paying homage to a video game, in-home video game system, and it also has a rotated die, rotated 90 degrees, so that you have to look at it this way. Player 1 New Hampshire. This is literally the first coin the United States Mint has ever produced where the die has been rotated 90 degrees on purpose. Crazy to think about it, isn't it? Crazy. All right. Then we have the Virginia here, and this is the Chesapeake Bay Bridge Tunnel. And there it is. Pretty cool. Kind of a retro active, because I guess it's back when it was first built. Very cool. And the font's different on that one, too. The different fonts for these, by the way. I love the North Carolina design. I think this is just amazing. The first public university, state university from North Carolina. Although I don't know that I would consider that an innovation in my mind. To me, that's a step backwards when you put the government involved in our school system. But that's a side note. But I like the look of this. Beautiful, beautiful design. And this coin, you can tell, if you turn it over, you can see that little strip, that little thin strip right there. That is finning, folks. One of my biggest pet peeves. You've heard me talk about it a lot as of late, where the metal flows over. To me, if you're doing a collector coin like this, the mint needs to do something to stop this. and it's horrible on any kind of coin that it comes out with. But it's anyways, all right. That's another side note. And here we have the New York, and this is the Erie Canal. It does not say Erie Canal on it, but you can see there's a boat in the water, and it's being pulled, and kind of a cool looking design. Yes, indeed. Example of the canal in use. And so those are the 4 coins of the 2021 Innovation Dollars. Now we're going to take a look. I got 2 of the reverse proof because those are limited mintage. And I think they're limited to 50,000 if I'm not mistaken. And this is the first time that they provided these in a 4-coin set. Used to only get those in individually, and they were quite expensive. Of course, this is still a pricey set. They've risen their prices on all these. But one thing you'll notice is the box is completely glossy, whereas this is only glossy in the colored portion. The white portion is a matte finish on the packaging. But this is something as of note. Let's see here. Let's pull this set out. Love these coins in reverse proof. However, I do have a slight criticism of them, but it's only minor. There it is. Very nice. The player 1, again, rotated die 90 degrees. First time ever that has happened in a U.S. coin. The first time ever that a U.S. coin has paid a commemoration to a video game system. Pretty cool. All right. And here is the North Carolina coin in reverse proof. And there is the Erie Canal in reverse proof. And then the Virginia Chesapeake Bay Bridge Tunnel in reverse proof. Now, one thing I will say about these reverse proofs, especially when you compare them to the regular proofs, I'm going to see if you can see it. You may recognize it. But I'm pulling this out, and I've noticed on the previous coins that they're better, much better done than these. Look at the field here. Maybe that's a bad example. Okay, look at this. For the United States, for the Chesapeake Bay Bridge Tunnel, and for the New York coin, the Erie Canal. It looks like there's multiple levels of frosting, but the frosting is not very pronounced on these coins for the frosting, and that's the unfortunate thing. The frosting is not very pronounced. And it's not exactly reverse proof, because in this one, for the Chesapeake Bay Bridge, this side of the tunnel is frosted, and here it's frosted as well. So I don't know what that's about, or maybe that's the texture, I'm not sure. And here's the reverse proof of that. But look at the fields, look at the frosting on that. It seems more pronounced than the frosting on this coin. That's my only criticism of these. And it seems like I'm going to actually pull out a previous version. In fact, this is the inaugural issue of the American Innovation Series, the Introductory Coin in reverse proof. We're going to pull this out and take a look at it and see how it looks in a reverse proof design. This is a little harder to get close on these. Maybe the best example of that would be to look at it from the reverse and compare the reverses of these, because we haven't really looked at that. It's pretty close. The reverses of these are pretty close. Yeah, that's pretty close on that side. That looks good on both of these. But this side, it just doesn't appear to be quite as pronounced in the field and the frosting as it is on this side. And again, I've got to fold this out in order for you to see it. That's a pretty good contrast, I would say. That's the only little criticism I would have of these in this set, is the lack of contrast. There's somewhat of one, but not could be better. Other than that, great set. I like that they put them all together. I think that's more appropriate, especially for collecting them. I kind of wish they would backdate these so that we could have them all in the same kind of packaging. I think that would be cool to do. And I like the black background, and overall good quality and nice coins. So what are your thoughts about these innovation dollars in general, and what are your thoughts of the proof and reverse proof varieties of these? I'm a collector of them and will continue to collect them. It's a kind of inexpensive way to have a coin collection with a kind of interesting and cool designs. The one thing about the Innovation Dollar series that I find really fascinating is that for the most part, there are some exceptions. In this case, there are no people represented on these coins at all, save for the on the Erie Canal one, you have just small figures actually on the boat and on the side there. But other than that, there are no figures represented on the coins. It's the innovations themselves that are paramount here. So there you have it. Let me know what your thoughts are. I'd like to extend a multitude of gratitude to you all for taking the time to watch, and to encourage you to please rate, please share, please comment, and after that, if you haven't done so already, well, you have my permission. I hereby grant thee permission to subscribe.